Gemini, hello, welcome to the Creative Witch channel. This is a general reading for Gemini. I'll start off with the overall energy using my Tree of Ascension deck as well as my Tarot of Oppositions, followed up by clarifications with my other tarot decks here. And then I will close out with some oracle guidance, advice, wisdom, and inspiration, and close out with a final message from my Law of Attraction deck. So let's see what we have here for you, Gemini. All right. Pull one more. All right, Gemini, let's see what we have here. So the first card, Gemini, you got empathy and compassion coming out here. So this is representing like a deep understanding, perhaps a sensitivity to others' feelings and sympathetic to their experiences, showing some extra sensitivity and deep understanding towards others. Also, it could be indicating that you need to consider replacing judgment with compassion and empathy. And, how can you gain greater understanding through a lens of compassion and empathy? Okay, that's something to ask yourself here. It was followed up by the path. So this can indicate various things, but this is telling me that you may feel the desire to take on a new path, okay? This is telling you to be curious and to be open and to know that whatever path you choose is ultimately the path that you're meant to be on here, okay? Life is about the journey, and this is how you learn and grow and gain true wisdom. So whether you choose the right or wrong path, at the end of the day, it's the right path. Because if you choose the right one, it is leading you, of course, to where you want to be. If you choose the wrong one, that means that there's like some sort of lesson or wisdom or data to be collected before you proceed, okay? So just enjoy the adventure here, but make sure to have empathy and compassion towards others and yourself. All right, sorry, I had to pause it real quick as my camera was about to fall over. Anyway, let's see what we have from my Tarot of Oppositions deck for your overall energy here. What do we have for Gemini? Ooh, too many cards. Oh, okay. All right, Gemini. So we have one coming out on the negative side and one coming out on the positive side. So let's see what we have here. With the Eight of Swords coming out on the negative, here, there we go. Sorry, the light glare. So with the Eight of Swords coming out on the negative side here, this is saying that you might be a prisoner of your own mind right now, okay? It's time to be honest and to try to understand if the causes of your pain are from inside you, okay? It's time to come out of the darkness of sadness and fear to seek the guidance you need and to look within, okay? To make the painful decisions and to grow, okay? That's what this card is telling you right now. You can see when this card is on the positive side, oh, when this card is on the positive side, there's an empty chair with rope that's unraveled and it's really just brighter here, okay? But yours came out on the negative side of this. So this person is still tied up and restrained and holding themselves in this painful position that they're in right now, okay? And this is trying to tell you here, it came out with that empathy and compassion card. And, I'm really getting that you need to have more empathy and compassion with yourself. Others too, of course, but with yourself. You're the one that's keeping yourself. The pain that you're feeling is coming from inside you. It's not coming from outer sources. Okay? So empathy and compassion are needed for you right now. Along with the path card, you got judgment. Okay? And the judgment card came out on the positive side, which is really amazing to see here. This is telling you that these are really interesting cards, actually. I don't know if you can see it here, but like in this light, there's like a baby, conception of something, okay? For the negative side of judgment, there's like a skull here in this red. So this is telling you that divine energy is calling you and it's inviting you to this rebirth, this renewal, this newfound glory, okay? Everything is ready for your work to be recognized, and the value, oh yeah, this is definitely, yeah. The value and goodness of what you have done need to be recognized as well. Okay, so ask yourself how much you deserve, Gemini. What do you lack, and what is right? What is ready to be given to you by the universe? What do you deserve right now? Okay, do it. Proceed forward on this path with honesty. Okay, and it's going to bring you more honesty about yourself and your life, if that makes sense. Okay. Proceed forward with honesty and understand that with empathy and compassion that you can bring yourself out of this self prison here, okay? And you can push yourself forward on this path to a lighter, brighter future of renewal, okay? And happiness here. Let's see what else we have. Let's get some clarifications from my tarot deck. What's the energy? Okay. Okay. So, your current situation, you got the Three of Pentacles, okay? This is all about teamwork. It's about learning. It's about studying, growing, collaboration, setting goals, and working towards achieving those goals, okay? Now, a lot of times I look at this card as you working and collaborating with your spiritual team. Okay. So sometimes this can indicate you working with other people for the, blah, blah, blah. What I get from this card right now is like you working with your spiritual team here and you're going to create something together. Okay. And it's going to bring you recognition and achievements and stuff. And this can be something that you're currently working on. This is your current situation, obviously. So something is going on right now to get you out of this self prison that you're keeping yourself in with your mind by overthinking, by staying in toxic negative thoughts, by thinking bad about yourself, okay? You don't have to think bad about yourself. We all make mistakes. We all do things we're not proud of, blah blah blah. But we can get through those things too, okay? And your obstacle, you got the King of Wands. So Gemini, right now you're lacking passion. You're not taking charge of your life. You're not being optimistic. You're you're not inspiring yourself or others in a way that you used to. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. The King of Wands is someone that's passionate, that's sexual, that's confident, that's optimistic, that's really just in a leadership position, okay? Full of passion and drive and focus and excitement, okay? So with this being in your obstacle, this is telling me that you're not in this passionate and fulfilling place in life at this moment, okay? You might be lying to yourself, you might be lying to others, you may not be as passionate as you once were, but the advice you got was the Fool, okay? So the Fool is telling you that it's time to embark on a brand new beginning here. The Fool is telling you that you have originality about you. You have youthfulness and spontaneousness and are ready to embark on this new beginning, okay? You're coming to an end of something. You're closing out. Remember what we said with this Judgment card. It came out on the positive side, but had a baby here. I don't know if you can see it because the light, but there's a baby in this blue ball here. So this is a rebirth, a renewal, a new beginning, okay? And that's where you're headed right now, Gemini. And you can see here, like, this person is walking forward, and with each step he takes, a new step is created to hold him up and to build him up and to take him to proceed forward. Okay? So, yeah, you're ready for a new beginning here. The path is being shown to you. Okay? You're ready to embark on this new beginning, this new path, but there's some mental challenges that you need to get through. Let's get some more clarification from Tarot. What else for Gemini? Okay. Chariot. Lovely. Eight of Wands. Interesting. Hmm. Look at that. Okay. So, Gemini, first card you got here was the Chariot, okay? And the Chariot is all about action and travel and um achievement. Okay, let's put it that way. It's about victory, it's about speed, action, determination, um, confidence. It's about willpower and control and choosing who you want to become and running towards that with consistent motion. Okay, this is a balance card, a balance between the light and dark within yourself, with passion, with energy to move forward here, to get yourself out of this situation that you're in. It's telling you to collaborate with your spiritual team to be able to move forward, because the universe constantly gives us with opportunities to become the person that we want to be, Gemini. Okay, so this is a magical time for taking inspired action and to push ahead with willpower and determination. Okay, inaction is the equivalent of deciding to stay still. This is inaction. This is you choosing to be unhappy at this point, okay? We all fall into phases in our life when we're unhappy or feel negative emotions, but at this point, this card is telling me that you're choosing to stay there, and it's time for you to get out of that, okay? Especially with this Chariot coming in here. The Chariot card is you running towards who you want to be and not stopping, okay? Not stopping until you get there. Now, that was followed up with the Eight of Wands here, okay? So the Eight of Wands is another card that is about fast movement and action, okay? And with it coming out with your obstacle, this is telling me that you're experiencing delays, okay? That you're experiencing something that is unstable. You're dealing with some unfocused energy. You're dealing with lack of direction, maybe a tendency to hesitate. You don't feel very confident and passionate in this endeavor right now. But this is telling you to push through those negative emotions. Push through these things that you're having trouble in right now, because those are just temporary setbacks, and it's not going to, these setbacks are just temporary, like I said, okay? You need to be able to move through these with speedy energy, with inspiration, with fire, with positivity, and just move along swiftly towards the desired life that you want for yourself, towards this new beginning. You have three cards here that are telling you about a new beginning. You have Judgment indicating a rebirth. You have the Fool indicating a new beginning. And you have the death card indicating that there's a death and rebirth. Look what it says here, death and rebirth, okay? These are life-changing cards. Let me tell you something about these major arcana cards. Major arcana cards are, which you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 major arcana cards. And these cards are cards that tell you basically that you need to surrender to that, okay? These are cards that you likely cannot change. They are indicating that you need to humble yourself and just surrender to larger forces, okay? Minor arcana cards, which are these here, these here, minor arcana cards, are things that you have more control over and that if you need and want to, you can change, okay? So you can change that you're in this self prison right now. You can change that you're lacking passionate, optimistic leadership qualities, creative qualities right now. You can change that you are or are not collaborating with people or working with your spiritual team. What you can't change is the path that you're on. And what I mean by that is you cannot change where the end game is because the universe already has that planned out for you, okay? You are not in control of the how. What you can be in control of though is the why, okay? Why do I want this? What is the why and the passion behind where I'm headed here, okay? You can change the slowness, the holding yourself back, okay? This is telling you that you need to just, these 2 cards are telling you that you need to just proceed forward with confidence and determination and willpower and just keep on going. Don't even second guess yourself, okay? It's not time to second guess yourself. It's time to be confident in yourself and confident in your decisions and choices and where you're headed here, okay? With it coming out with the death and rebirth card, with the judgment of birth and renewal, with the full of new beginnings, this is just further confirming to you that you are in a cycle of transformation, that you're in a rebirth, in a transitional phase. There's changes happening. There's a newfound awareness. There's a newfound glory. There's endings to painful things and an initiation process into new beautiful things. Okay? Especially with it being followed up by the Page of Wands, being paired up with the Page of Wands here. This is telling you to be more passionate, to be more curious, to be more youthful, to be more spontaneous, to learn, to just turn your brain into a sponge and take in everything you can and do so with excitement, okay? Do so with energy and passion and excitement, okay? There's a new beginning waiting here for you, Gemini, and it's just up to you to embrace it. Stop holding yourself back. Let's see what what kind of advice, inspiration, guidance, wisdom we have from these oracle decks here. What do you have for Gemini? All right, Gemini, first card you had was the Fox. Clever. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts and resources surround you. Be open to romance. All right, you have everything that you need to change I was going to say change your path, but that's not what I mean. To change how you feel about your path, okay? What else? Oh, all right. Have courage to ask for and accept help. Okay, this goes in with that teamwork 3 of Pentacles card here. That's what I'm getting. So asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it's offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. Okay? So don't be afraid to ask for help in this situation. Help from other people is probably what's going to help you move forward on this path. Empathy and compassion on yourself. Empathy and compassion from other people. Okay? That's how you're going to get through this. Let's get a mindful message. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you. Recharge. I invite magic into my life always. Every day I grow my connection to this earth. If I am ever feeling low, I simply step outside and appreciate the natural miracles in this life. Being in nature lifts my spirits and recharges my energy. So this is telling you to get outside, and it kind of gives me this Page of Wands energy here. Get outside, have fun, be passionate, play, do the things you love, and whatever you're working towards, Gemini, is going to come to you by having this playful, fun, new, sponge-like attitude, okay? We're going to get a final message from my Law of Attraction deck here, and this is going to help you based on this reading. This is the final message that you need to proceed forward with confidence here. Let's see what we have. Thank you. You have the number 52. In my appreciation, I allow myself to receive wonderful things. Okay? The best way to accomplish an improved environment is to focus upon the best things about where you currently are until you flood your own vibrational patterns of thought with appreciation. In that changed vibration, you can then allow the new and improved conditions and circumstances to come into your experience. Look for the good things about where you are, and in your state of appreciation, you lift all self-imposed limitations. Hello? What is this Eight of Swords? Self-imposed limitations. This is you doing it to yourself. Okay? It's time to get out of that. All limitations are self-imposed. Free yourself for the receiving of wonderful things. Free yourself. Boom. Free yourself. Free yourself. So many cards here, Gemini, indicating it's time to free yourself, to get out of this negative funk that you're in, this self-imposed prison that you're stuck in. Outgrow it, be done with it, move on. Okay? The path is very bright at the end here for you. Okay? That's what I have for you this week, Gemini. I hope there was a message in here for you, and I hope that this message resonated for you. If it did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you next week. Bye.